is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks.
Yes!
She says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. Oh, no. I am troubled. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head?
Yeah!
The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth our land. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand.
Woohoo! All right!
I can't believe
That cheek.
I me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel. For thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head as a winged messenger of heaven unto the white upturned
Yes!
eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse
All
thy
right!
name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear? Or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor
Yes!
any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Attain
All right!
that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy
Anything
name,
I can help you with?
and
I can't count to three without you tying up my mind. I can't count to three without you tying up my mind. Take me to the place where the flowers grow. Take me to the place where the big show rolls. Take me to the place where the flowers grow. Take me to the place where the big show rolls. Take me to the place where the flowers grow. Take me to the place where the big show rolls. Take me to the place where the flowers grow.
Oh, well.
Jesus.
Yes! Yeah!
Nothing says love like explosives. I am not to be fucked with. I love this job. I should do this more often. I should open a cemetery. I love this job. It's okay, I'm a professional. Some days, not even I can stop me. Wish I had it done for everything I did.
Woohoo! All right! Yes! Woohoo! All right!
The ballet has seen many interpretations, but the music has always remained enduring. And here is another of your beloved Emperor's favorites.
Yes! it.
Where's the... I'll find you.
Better to give pain than receive.
Move already! I wonder where Brad is taking me to dinner tonight.
Got you now!
Nerd.
Where's the hospital? Oops, my bad.
If he borrows this thing, he can fill it up!
Find you, bitch! Where's the hospital? I'll find you,
This is
bitch!
not worth it.
Need a new job.
Oops, my bad.
Quit cutting me off!
This is a bad idea.
Got you now!
This music dark.
Better to give pain than receive.
I want some real music. Plebeian scum? Keep out of the way!
Oh man, I gotta trade this in for a bus pass!
Where's the...
I swear that last car sped up.
Quit cutting me off!
Coming down is what hurts.
Got you now!
And there goes my rib.
God, I'm so...
Quit cutting me off!
Oops, my bad.
After this gets jacked, no more.
This is a bad idea.
I'll find you, bitch.
Zinyak would love this.
10 points. Tanning is so expensive.
Hey, I'm coming for you!
Ow! This thing's getting...
How much pain is enough?
Ah, 10 points.
Should've moved!
I must be mad.
Oops, my bad. Damn it.
I want a pair of those new.
I'll run you all
Zinyak
down.
would love this.
And now for some lighter fare. The first chapter
Move
of the Jane
already.
Austen classic,
can't I patrol this?
Pride and Prejudice.
Ah, 10
This is a bad idea.
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. All about it. Mr. Bennet made no answer. Do you not want to know who has taken it? Cried his wife impatiently. You want to tell me? And I've no objection to hearing it. This was invitation enough. Why, my dear,
got
I
nothing
swear
on
that
me.
last car sped up.
Mrs. Long says that Netherfield is taken by a young man of large fortune from the north of England.
Holy shit!
That he came down on
month?
Monday in a chaise and four to see the place.
Move on,
He was
your ass.
so much delighted with it that he agreed with Mr. Morris immediately. that he is to take possession. He is to be
Do I
his
really
dad,
have to
and
do
some of his
this?
servants are to be in the house by the end of the week. What is his name? Bingley. Is he married or single?
Nobody can stop me
single,
now.
my dear, to be sure. A single
just
man
fell on
of
his
a large fortune.
with traffic.
4,000 or 5,000 a year.
How much
you
pain
know,
is enough?
For our girls. How so?
Wonder what's
How
for
can it
dinner.
affect them? My dear Mr.
Keep
Bennet,
out of the way.
replied his wife. How can you be so tiresome? You must know that I am thinking of his marrying one of them. Is that his design instead?
And there goes my rib.
Design?
I must be mad.
Nonsense, how can you talk so? But it is very likely that he may fall in love with one of them, and therefore you must visit him as soon as he comes. Well, I see no occasion for that. You and the girls may go. I'll send
Do
them
I
by
really have to do
themselves,
this?
Which perhaps will be still better. For as you are as handsome as any of them, Mr. Bingley may like you the best of the party. My dear, you flatter me. I certainly have had my share of beauty, but I do not pretend to be anything extraordinary now. When a woman has 5 grown-up daughters, she ought to give over.
I swear
Man, I
that
gotta
last
trade
got
this in for a
split up.
bus pass.
In such cases, a woman has not often much beauty to think of.
Holy shit!
My dear, you must
I've got
indeed
nothing
go and
on
see
me.
Mr. Bingley when he comes into the neighborhood. It is more than I engage for, I assure you.
Got
But
you now.
consider your daughters. Only think what an establishment
how's
it
my
would be for
driving?
them. So Lady Lucas are determined to go, merely on that account. For in general, you know, they
Hey,
visit
get moving
no
already.
newcomers. Indeed, you must go.
What's that weird
And
noise?
there goes my
Possible for
rib.
us to visit him if you do not. You are over-scrupulous, surely. I dare say Mr. Bingley will be very glad to see you, and I will send a few lines by you to assure him of my hearty consent to his marrying whichever he chooses of the girls. Though I must throw
Quit
in a
cutting
good
me
word
off.
for my little Lizzie.
I must be
I
mad.
desire you to do no such thing. Lizzie is not a bit better than the others. And I'm sure she is not half so handsome as Jane,
Got
nor
you
half
now.
so
I
good
Get
humored
my
as
head
Lydia.
examined.
If
You are always giving her the preference. They have none of them much to recommend them, replied he. They are all
Oh,
silly
God.
and ignorant like other girls. But Lizzie has something more of quickness than her sisters. Mr. Bennet, how can you abuse your own children in such a way? You take delight in vexing me. You have no compassion for my poor nerves.
Holy shit!
You mistake me, my dear. I have a high respect for your nerves.
Got you now.
Zinyak would love this.
I have heard you mention them with consideration these last 20 years at least.
I'll run you off.
Oh, you do not know what I suffer. But I hope you will get over it and live to see many young men of 4,000 a year come into the
Have to
neighborhood.
make this convincing.
No use to us if 20 such should come, since you will not visit
Oh,
them.
God.
Depend on it, my dear, that when there are 20, I will
Get
visit
off
them
the
all.
road.
Mr. Bennet was so odd a mixture
all
of
your
quick
ass.
parts, sarcastic humor, reserve, and caprice
Out of
that
the
the
way.
experience of
those new
3 and 20
old
years had been insufficient to make his wife understand.
Do I really have to do
It
this?
was less difficult to develop.
I'm probably gonna be late for my appointment.
Understand.
So, you know how you like blowing things up? Well, I found you a tank already and waiting for you to go to town with. That way I can see just how much the simulation can take.
Yeah!
Gordon.
Then try the chance. This place looks better on fire. Open wide. Once again, I am triumphant. Who do I have to kill to get some attention? That gets their attention. I must have at least a quarter of these. I am not to be fucked with!